Welcome to this week's episode of Macasm TV. I'm your host, Brendan Schnell, and he is...
Luca Fiore.
Who's also a host. Now, tell us how you almost lost everything and then recovered everything.
I wouldn't say everything. Yeah, maybe I'd say a lot. It's basically, I had issues with a hard drive that just decided to just stop mounting and stop spinning, and for that matter. So Josh recommended a piece of software called Disk Drill, and I gave it a try, and lo and behold, it worked. Now, that being said, I have very little experience with data recovery. So, and all of a sudden, I understand why this is such a costly procedure, just because it takes a long, long time to do. And when you're recovering a 2 terabyte drive, you need a bigger drive. So in this case, like I happen to be able to borrow a 3 terabyte drive in order to recover a 2 terabyte drive. And then once that's backed up and like made into its own disk image, then you have to go through the process of finding each of those files. And obviously your folder structure system is completely gone, so it's just like file1.mov, file2.mov, or whatever like that. Anyway, it worked very, very well. I didn't recover like everything, but I recovered almost everything. I was very impressed with that. And lesson learned about redundancy is a good thing, and another lesson is don't throw out your hard drives because they have at least a 3-year warranty on them. So just RMA that shit, and they'll send you another one.
Bam!
$120 well saved.
Bam!
Yeah. That being said, I like it so much that the guys at Disk Drill, in fact, offered to have some sort of coupon code for us, which is scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now. And that's 20% off. So what once was $100 is now $80.
So that was the only product you've used so far to recover your data?
It was
anything else?
It was the first one that I saw. It was the first one I used, and it was the first one that worked for me. Unless you've got.
Well, I always I run apps and stuff that are backing my stuff up to hard drives, so I have copies of copies.
I guess this was the actual data recovery portion, and not so much like the redundancy portion of it.
Yeah. So what I'm assuming what it does is it does command lines and recovers up to the point where it's your files are corrupted and then goes from the back to the starting to. So that's why you lost a couple files in between, because there's probably corrupt data in there somewhere.
Yeah, I assume as such, because what's the likeliness that I can recover everything off of that?
That's right. So what does that run?
That's $100, but with our coupon code, it's 20% off, so it's about $80 then.
And you can find them at
diskdrillpro.com. And if that's incorrect, then that's on the bottom of the screen as well.
Luca's always incorrect.
Well, whatever. I don't have to remember these things. It's written in text right in front of you guys.
Cool. So that's it for this week's episode. Check out some mounting stuff for your camera gear.
Yep, this is from digitaljuice.com.
And data recovery. Always back up your data. You never
always back up your data.
Backups. Backup. You can find us online at twitter.com/Macasm, Google Macasm. We see it every week.
YouTube.
Continue to just
yes.
use Google.